Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much.
I don't care. I don't care. I really can't go to jail.
They strutted around like masters of retail magic, making merchandise vanish with a swipe of the scanner. But the trick ended fast when managers and cops pulled back the curtain on their little performance. In the end, their shortcut to easy money became a one-way ticket out the door and straight into handcuffs.
Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway. I hope that you guys do eat fresh and you enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. Come on, please. Any knives or anything on your bun?
On February the 16th, 2024, police responded to a Subway location after reports that an employee had been stealing cash from the store's safe, quietly taking $10,000 over several months while working behind the counter.
Mr. Smith, step away. Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway. I hope that you guys do eat fresh and you enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. Come on, please. Any knives or anything on your bun?
No.
When police arrived, customers in line had no idea their cashier was about to be arrested. Officers calmly detained the suspect, making sure the store's reputation wasn't tarnished by one man's mistake. He was searched, read his rights, and taken into custody for questioning.
Someone will be right out to help you.
No, she just left us to the store.
She'll be right back. See you in a second. Step on. Step on. All right, we are going to park right over here for a moment. (603) Delta 1050. Watch step. 1015, same location. If you can, send Row Patrol for transport. If you would just lean against that for a moment. Thank you, sir. Anything on you that I should know about?
No, just my cell phone.
Okay, nothing that sharp, or I don't have to worry about being stuck. I've been stuck before, is the reason it's... Get some cash falling out of your pocket. Looks like 25, and put it right back here in your pocket, all right? What about these keys?
That's one store key.
Store key? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I leave that here, all right? What's in here?
Nothing.
Not getting fresh. All right, looks like more cash. You got a lot of zippers, man. Not getting fresh.
Can I be asked while I'm being detained?
I was asked by another detective to pick you up and detain you so that he can have a chat with you. If you would, just give me a few moments, all right? Can you sit still with this gentleman for a moment? I need to go grab my Miranda card real quick.
Sit over here on the curb.
Okay, let me...
Another detective said to come and get me.
Yes, sir, he did.
Can I ask why?
He knows all about it. It's not my case. But just in case you do want to chat with me, I'll get you a Miranda card real quick so you understand.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
Okay.
Well,
hold on.
Before she leave, I just want to give her like my stuff.
Okay. Well, I understand all that.
And I want to call someone.
Go and have a seat. Okay. Have a seat.
Anything belongs to Subway?
He's got keys right there.
Yeah, but my house is over here.
All right, Mr. Lewis. I'm not asking you any questions, but I am going to read this to you. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Did you understand all of those? Do you want me to repeat any of them? I'm sorry, sir. Can you say it out loud? Okay. I just want to make sure that you understood me and there was no misinterpretation. Yes, all right. Give us a few moments. When the employee gets here, we'll separate the keys. Make sure that you've got your personal stuff. All right.
I just explained to him the other detectives not use problem cars.
Sergeant Powell, how are you?
title of the charge, basically.
I am. We've got a second 1015 for Vera. He's going to be coming out to speak to him, but we just need to transport him to the district. Yes, sir. You're down at Southern and Crestwood at the subway.
At the station, investigators reviewed hours of surveillance footage and interviewed the store owner, who revealed sales had been mysteriously dropping. Eventually, it became clear every voided transaction led straight back to the same employee.
Now, Jake, you already made a police report with us, and what we're going to do is I'm going to swear you in.
Okay.
Okay, so everything you tell me from here is going to be the truth.
Okay.
Okay, so raise your right hand. You swear everything you tell me is going to be the truth?
I do.
All right, so let's get started. Jake, briefly, what made you call us initially?
Well, I just started noticing the sales were lower than they should be.
Well, let's start off. What store are we?
Subway.
To? Okay, and you are the
Owner, yes.
And what is the address to the Subway?
12041 Southern Boulevard, Suite 2, Loxatchee.
Okay, and what day did you notice the shortage?
It would have been. Well, I've noticed the sales been down for a while, but last 2 Saturdays ago would have been the 3rd. I went to the store and there was, opened the safe expecting there to be money and there was none. So that kind of got me.
During interrogation, the suspect tried to act indifferent, talking about the universe and life's consequences, while still refusing to admit guilt. But with over 80 suspicious transactions tied to his login, there was no denying the truth he'd been pocketing customers' cash instead of putting it in the register.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, take the beer, man.
I do.
Good. You?
Good, I'm always good.
You always good?
I'm always good, unless I'm sick.
All right. So, you know why you're under arrest?
No, sir.
All right. I was just gonna explain why you're under arrest.
All right.
You already told my partner here you don't want to talk, but I will at least inform you what's going on. Okay?
No, I didn't tell him I didn't want to. He was reading me the Miranda, and I was like, okay. I guess he wanted me to, converse about it. But the Miranda, I know, there's nothing you could really say, but
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You understood your rights in the Miranda,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That just explains your
Yeah,
rights
of
that you
course.
afforded.
of course.
I don't know, but right before that you said, I don't want to talk. Was that in reference to what's going on, or you didn't want to talk to him in general?
No, when he was talking about, I was just waiting on him to read the Miranda. He didn't read me the Miranda then.
Oh, okay.
It's
So you wanted,
pointless to talk about anything.
so you wanted your rights read first?
Yeah,
before you
not even, but it's like we grown men. We don't have time to be playing around,
All right. So over the course of, I would say, 2 weeks.
Mhm.
All right. You have been voiding out transactions,
Mhm.
taking cash from customers,
Mhm.
and it doesn't go into cash, the till.
Right.
You've been pocketing the money. So there's a lot of video matching up with all your cancellations. So your boss came to us and said, hey, I have Mr. Smith has 86 voided transactions over a 2-week period, which is far above normal.
Right.
So there's an allotted amount of voided transactions. You bring up applesauce or whatever, you're gonna void it out. You're voiding out a whole transaction, like 3 subs, 2 subs, and then in a video, when we correlate the transaction to the video, you see, you take the cash, you tell the people the card's not working, or the card's not working, whatever it may be. They give you cash, you take the cash, you go back to the back of the room, I don't know what's back there, and if they need change, you hand them change from wherever you got the change from, but it's not coming from the till. Okay?
Okay.
So then the manager started matching up because the profits were low, and these are all on days you're working by yourself.
Mhm.
Okay? So this is why you're under arrest.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand that?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Sort of, kind of?
Yeah, sort of,
Okay.
kinda.
So, I mean, you read Miranda, so if you want to talk about why you're doing it, I don't know, maybe you're not getting paid enough or needing more money for your bills, and it's just like a side hustle to get some extra cash. I don't know. I don't know how you get to work. I know you have a suspended license, revoked license,
Mhm.
right? So I don't know if you need money to get home, and this is why you're doing this. It's not a lot of money, because Subway doesn't. It's not like a $100 bill.
Right,
It was
right.
like $20, $10.
Right.
And he did this morning too, because he was sending me a video this morning until the other employee showed up, and then the transaction stopped. have anything to say about that?
The officer patiently explained the evidence receipts, timestamps, and matching video footage until the suspect realized there was no escape. His excuses shifted from being underpaid to mistreated, but none of it justified what he'd done.
Do you want to watch one of the videos?
Nah, I don't got anything to say, you know. I don't have anything to say, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a universe, you know, so I'm not really, you know.
Well, universe what?
No, I'm just saying it's just the universe, like, you know, things happen, you know.
Like what things have happened?
No, I'm just saying, like, things happen. I'm not, you know, I'm not feeling like, you know, like, really, like, on some other type of time. I'm aware of what's going on,
Okay.
you know.
Well, is there a reason? Is there like a reason that you have to do this, or is this just, you're just doing it? Listen, I understand like rent's expensive.
Right.
A lot of shit's expensive.
Right.
And I understand that working a job like that, and then you also just got out of prison a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get a job that's gonna
But
pay
nah,
the
it
bills.
ain't got nothing to do with that.
No?
Nah,
You're just trying to-
because if that's the case, if that's the case, I would have been back in prison for real.
Getting it.
I went to prison for robbery.
Getting the big rips.
No, I'm just saying if that was the case,
Yeah.
that's not really the case. Like, you
So
know,
then
you
what-
gotta. It's like I don't know. I don't know what the, you know. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I'm not saying I did do it, but like, you know, you gotta you know. I know I'm a black guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I know I'm overqualified for the job. You know what I'm saying. I just feel like, you know, this, like I said, it's just the universe. Like I wasn't like, you know, I take full responsibility or whatever. I'm a man for
Okay.
anything, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it happened. You know, I'ma just deal with whatever.
Was it just something easy to do over that course of time?
Nah, it's not that, cause it's like, since you guys got camera footage, you could go back and I haven't stole from him. Feel what I'm saying? Like I've been working for him for a minute.
For 2 months.
Yeah.
And it started
so,
like right at the end of January.
So it's like,
So it's been recent, like the last.
I don't know about right at the end of January, but like I don't, you know, it's like if you're getting accused for something and you just get into the store, it's like I ain't even been here that long.
Yeah. But that wasn't right when you got in the store.
Hmm?
It wasn't right when you got in the store.
What you mean?
You started working 2 months ago, so this is like a little bit later, right? This is
Right, but I'm saying like
the videos I have go back to February 3rd.
Right.
Okay, so
Right, I got you.
all right, so that's what, 2 weeks ago. It's over 2
Maybe,
weeks.
yeah, probably like 2
Today's
weeks.
what, the 17th?
Right.
Today's 17th, 16th.
Right.
So it's about 2 weeks.
Right.
So the last 2 weeks. So in the last 2 weeks, the universe changed for you, where you.
No, what I mean by the universe, meaning whatever someone does, they either gonna have to accept it or run from it for real.
Well, that's everything in life. Consequences.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so the universe. So
everyone has consequences to every action.
for sure. Okay. That's why I'm not. You know, it is what it is. I'm not finna sit up here and you know, like I haven't been treated fairly. You feel what I'm saying? So,
well,
you know.
Today?
No. I'm just saying, like in general, like I run the store. You know, like I said, it wasn't like I've been.
For the work you're doing, you should have got compensated a little more money, or compensated at a higher rate.
Not even. It's like you gotta treat the people right, man.
What were the inequities at Subway? What was the owner? Was the owner not doing something right?
You know, man, I don't.
Was he leaving you by yourself too much?
I don't know. You could say that maybe, but it's like, you know, just you gotta do your people right, man. If someone's working for you,
No, I understand.
You know,
you got to treat your employees properly, right?
Right.
But I'm saying, what did he do that wasn't proper? What was he doing to make it unfair for you?
I don't really know. That's a very good question. I don't really know. I don't really know for real.
Because I met the guy. He seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah, but you know, man, listen, man. I'm not sitting up here making it a race issue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I'm a black man for real.
Okay.
You
Well,
know
I'm a
what saying?
minority too.
Yeah, but
Okay,
but we're not talking about you. We're talking about me.
I understand that, but
You know what
I'm
I'm
a minority. But what did he do? I know there's inequities for minorities, right?
Just
and I can point something out
that
someone did.
Treat your people fairly, man.
Okay. Well, that's what I was asking. What was he not doing?
Just treat your people fairly. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and talk about the guy like he's a bad guy.
Or
I don't really know him.
Was he just degrading you or demeaning towards you?
Yeah, like, you know, you could say, you know, but it's like, treat your people right, man. You know, you got somebody that's working at your store and they the only one working. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You gotta treat your people fairly.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So,
were other employees getting treated differently?
Nah, it's only 2 employees. So.
Oh, the girl you switched out.
Yeah. So that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta treat us right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm gonna wear whatever I gotta wear. You know, I'm a real whatever comes behind this, I'm gonna accept it. I'm not running from anything. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
You know,
but that's what we gotta do.
Right.
The suspect was charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud after investigators confirmed he had stolen approximately $10,000 from the restaurant's safe over several months. No matter how small it starts, theft always grows, and so do the consequences. When you steal from the place that trusted you, you don't just lose your job, you lose your reputation, your freedom, and your future. But that's not the worst case scenario. The next shoplifter will react much more violently. Make sure to subscribe to TagView so you're always the first to catch the action.
I completely understand.
Really didn't take.
I understand that, but unfortunately,
I have a husband in the hospital and a child at home, and I'm their sole provider.
I understand, but unfortunately,
Is there any way we can do anything?
On April 19th, 2023, officers in Florida were called to a Murphy USA gas station after the lead manager discovered that the store was short over $12,000 for the month. What seemed at first like a missing bank deposit quickly turned into something much bigger.
We were at a meeting last week, and she comes up and says, "Hey, I processed the deposit, but I forgot to take it to the bank. I called my supervisor, and she says she can't find it." So I said, "Okay, well, let's dig into it. Let's look at the cameras." Well, the cameras just happen to be down. Not if they're doing.
well, yeah, just
The lead manager explained that one of his employees, a trusted store manager, claimed she'd simply forgotten to drop off the deposit at the bank because of a family emergency.
There was the tech actually screwed it up. It just happened to be down.
of course that
One day.
Yep.
So I go and we're at this meeting together in Savannah. I talked to her. She's like, "No, I did it, but I didn't put it back in the safe like I'm supposed to. I just shoved it in this backpack that we use on top." I go, "Well, okay." So I interview her other employees that were here that did over the phone. They're like, "Hey, we didn't do it." Well, we get a report from our office saying, "Hey, the previous day hasn't gotten to the bank yet either."
Okay.
So I come up here today with the DM, and we start talking to her, and she finally confesses, "Hey, I stole the deposit, but I used it to pay back another deposit I lost 5 weeks ago." Her claim is she's been floating deposits, so she steals today's to pay for yesterday's.
Okay.
And she's been kind of doing this all along, except she's gotten behind.
Huh.
So, of course, she never told anybody she lost the initial deposit.
Yeah.
She never reported it because she was worried about her job. This is what she's telling us. And so up to this point where she realizes she's busted. The thing about our camera system is it may have gone into safe mode, which means it still records, but nobody can get into it. We've sent it back to the company to see. It's doubtful, but regardless, I explained that to him, and that's when that's when she said, "Okay, I did."
During an internal review, the manager revealed that the woman had allegedly been floating deposits, stealing the day's money to replace the funds she'd already taken weeks earlier.
Take deposit. Oh, and by the way, not only did I take that one from the 15th, I also took today's
To cover.
to try to cover some of that one.
Okay.
But I haven't gotten both in there. She brought back the original. She went home and brought back the original deposit back, the empty deposit back that she stole from the 15th, as well as today's minus about $1,400.
Okay.
We still think we're missing the other one, but with the banks being closed, we can't verify it. And she
Okay.
swears she dropped it off.
Okay, so on the 15th of this month,
Correct. Last Wednesday.
there was a deposit that was never
Never sent.
deposited.
And she admitted to that she didn't take it when she was supposed to, but stated she didn't know how it got lost. She left it here, but nobody could find it.
Okay. And then deposit from
Today
today.
was also missing.
Okay. So say she took. So what she's saying is she took like today's deposit to cover for the 15th
Correct.
deposit.
Correct.
Okay. So I mean, do you guys have or are you still waiting to see from the bank if you have the deposit for the 15th?
Never went.
So that never went in either?
Still not there.
Okay.
And we know it's not there because she actually brought the paperwork back. I have an empty deposit bag that she filled out with the deposit slip and no money. So it doesn't even exist.
Okay.
When confronted, the suspect tried to cover her tracks by bringing back an empty deposit bag complete with a slip, but no cash. She later admitted to taking the money home, claiming she'd return it once she could make it right.
Right now, for sure, I'm missing all of the 14th and part of today's.
Okay, so the 14th or
sorry.
The 15th.
It's processed on the 15th. It's for business day the 14th.
I got you.
So they come in the next morning, process the deposit.
So the deposit is for the 14th. That's when it was dropped off, but they
Correct.
process it on the next day.
She comes in the morning. And by the way, this is all happening real fast. Normally I'd have this all written up for you, and I can send you an email tonight that'll show you everything.
Oh yeah, no, that would definitely that would help. And then yesterday's deposit you're waiting
that she was supposed to deliver today, she took home.
So the 19th.
The 19th, correct.
Okay.
But she brought that back, but it is shy about $1,400, I believe. I've got the exact dollars.
Okay, so she brought back the deposit from yesterday.
Yeah, part of it.
Partial deposit minus $1,400.
Right, with the paperwork and still in the deposit bag.
Back yesterday.
I don't know what's going on this month, but this is my third one just this month.
Here or like?
No, I covered the whole East Coast.
Oh, okay.
But this is unusual. Even at Christmas, this is unusual to have 3 in a month.
Yeah. Do you know how much the deposit was supposed to be for yesterday?
30. I want to say it was 37 and change. I have the exact numbers in there.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I took a picture. Sorry about that. So the exact amount of yesterday's was 37.78. And then the one for the one that
What's her name?
it's Keely, E-E-E-H. Last name is Hughes. Her date of birth is 11/1/7.
Okay. Is she here today?
She's writing a statement for me.
Okay. So she's telling you guys that she missed a deposit on the 14th, but then she was
to go to the bank. Her husband's sick. She went to the hospital, forgot about it. Somebody broke into her car and stole the deposit.
And then ever since then, she's been using
the next days to try to flip it.
to cover. So she's always going to be behind, but she's trying to use the day to cover the missing date. Okay.
The flaw in her story is other people work here and do the deposit. So, like over the weekend, we had, while she was gone, we had another employee doing the deposits. Well, they don't know what she's doing, so they're just doing the normal daily deposit.
Yeah.
She would have been missing that day that she didn't do it herself.
Yeah.
That's where the whole, and I'm letting her go with the story. I haven't hit her with that yet, but I was about to once she finished her statement. Say, okay, wait a second. No, let's go.
By the time officers arrived, the employee's story had fallen apart. Records showed multiple missing deposits, totaling more than $12,000.
I'm going to read you something, okay? Doesn't mean anything, but I just have to ask you some questions, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand the rights as I have explained them?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Having them in mind, you want to talk to me? So, what happened with the deposits? Just tell me.
I will tell you exactly what happened.
Give me your.
Approximately 5 to 6 weeks ago, my husband was taken to the hospital via ambulance, having a stroke-like event.
Okay.
So I panicked when I left from here. I left with the deposit in the bag, like I always do, with my intention of stopping at the bank, putting it in the night drop, and going straight to the hospital.
Okay.
Instead, I drove straight to the hospital because I was not focusing on anything.
Okay.
I was there for 7 or 8 hours. It was almost midnight when I went to come home. My little thing on my car, on the inside of my car where I keep like my ID, my debit card, and all that stuff, was open. I didn't think anything of it. Shut it. Went home. Slept for 3.5 hours and was back here at 4 o'clock the next day to open up, like I do every day.
Okay.
Did everything like normal. Went to the bank and asked for the receipt from the night drop for the deposit. They did not have one, and that's when I started to panic. My debit card was gone, my credit card was gone, the deposit was gone, so someone was obviously in my car.
Okay. What hospital did you go to?
Not Advent, the one, Ocala. I'm not from here, so I
Ocala
can't
Regional?
remember. Yes. I didn't park in the parking garage or in the parking lot because where I'm from, everything, you have to pay for it, and I didn't have money to pay for it. So
Okay.
I parked on the street.
Gotcha.
Walked about a block to get there. I didn't think anything of it.
Okay.
And then that's when I started to panic. And I'm like, I'm going to get fired for this missing. I didn't take it. You can look at my bank stuff. It'll prove I didn't take it. I am completely broke. It has nothing to do with that. I can pay all of my bills and put food on the table, and that's it.
Okay.
I did not benefit from this in any way, shape, or form, other than keeping my job.
Alright. What about yesterday's deposit? What happened?
I wasn't here yesterday.
Or
I
today's
have Sunday off.
today's deposit.
I handed everything I have to him.
Okay. Did you make a report
No, I did not.
about the money missing?
No, I did not, because I was afraid I was going to get fired right then and there on the spot. I am my family's sole provider.
Oh.
When questioned, she tearfully claimed her husband's illness had left her desperate and that she never meant to steal. Despite her emotional plea, she couldn't explain why she hadn't filed a police report or why she'd lied to her supervisor multiple times.
So you didn't make a police report, didn't tell your job that your car got broken
I didn't
into?
even tell my husband. I didn't tell anyone anything.
Okay. Do you know approximately how much that deposit was for that day?
It was between $600 and $6,135. For some reason, that is staying in my head, and I don't know off the top of my head. And it also, my daughter has gotten me a new phone since then, and I can't go back to the exact day so that we could look it up. And I was just using the deposit from the next day to pay for the previous day until I could physically pay the money back that was taken or missing, or however you want to say it, to be right with here. I didn't want to lose my job because it was me not paying attention to what I was doing on my way to the hospital that caused me to just go right.
This was initially started 5 to 6 weeks ago?
Yes.
Alright, so you went to the hospital, you're there for a while, came out, went home,
Slept for like 3 hours and came back.
came out to work. You asked the bank on that day. Do you remember what day that was you went to the hospital?
No, I don't. It's been 5 or 6 weeks, so I honestly don't know. Because everything was just a complete daze. I was just straight to the hospital.
I understand that. Like, I'm not
No, I know.
faulting you for wanting to take care of your husband. No
I
one's.
know, it's not it. it's my negligence for not calling him immediately when I noticed it was missing, for calling the police.
Well, yeah, of course.
Any of that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That's my fault.
all is.
Can I ask you a question? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to be real pointed about my question.
Yeah,
You and I had how many conversations regarding this? Remember?
at least 3.
We had 3 conversations,
Yeah.
right? And all 3 times, remember the question I asked you? I asked you, did you take it? You said no. It's okay. I asked you, did Andrea take it? You said no. And I asked you, who could have taken it? What did you say to me all 3 times?
I said I didn't know.
You said it probably was Richard.
No, sir.
You-
No, sir.
You said if I
I
would've-
said he's sketchy and he doesn't answer questions well, and he lies like a freaking sieve.
I'm going to back up just a
Absolutely.
second. If I asked you who you thought could have taken it, you said it could have been Richard.
No. I said I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past him. I did not say he took anything.
You had 3 opportunities to say it wasn't my people. And you didn't
True.
take those opportunities.
No, I
To
didn't.
adamantly say it was not my people.
I don't remember saying anything that he took anything. Say at all. You said, does he lie? And I said yes, because he does.
I asked you who you thought could have taken it. You said definitely not Andrea, because she has too much to lose. However, Richard is sketchy, and I think the word used was either grimy or slimy.
I said sketchy.
And so you had those opportunities to set it straight.
I did.
And you,
I chose not to because I didn't want to get arrested in front of all of my peers, like I am going to now.
but you pointed me towards one of your people.
Not knowingly, no, I did not. Yes, he does lie like a sieve. Absolutely. But I would not. I never absolutely came out and said Richard did anything. Because I didn't want to lose my job.
Oh, I understand that. I mean,
And
no one.
wanted to pay it back because it was my mistake. A husband in the hospital and a child at home. And I'm their sole provider.
I understand, but unfortunately,
Is there any way we can do anything without me going to jail? Any way of anything? I don't care if I sign papers that I'll pay everything back. I don't care. I really can't go to jail. I really can't. I did not benefit from this money at all. You can look at my bank statements right here on my phone. You can look at everything. I have not been using this money for anything other than to make the other deposit. And it was my mistake that I didn't call and tell someone. It's my mistake.
no,
I just can't. I can't go to jail. I can't.
well, unfortunately,
Oh my God, I can't.
I don't have any way of proving any otherwise. The money's missing.
In the end, the woman was arrested and taken into custody, begging officers to let her make things right without going to jail. Her emotional breakdown in the parking lot showed one thing clearly: her life and her lies had finally caught up to her.
I
So-
really can't go to jail.
Well, unfortunately,
Oh my God.
it's out of my control, out of my hands.
My husband can't even speak in sentences by himself right now. His brain is all fucked up. And I have a child. I can't. That's the only reason why I didn't say anything, because I didn't want to lose my job, because everyone depends on me. I'm the only one. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do.
No.
Not at this point. So, what I can do is I'm going to have to put you in handcuffs.
Oh my God, are you kidding me right now?
Well, you're going in the back of my car. I have to. But what
Can
I'll
I make a couple of phone calls real quick? Just because of my husband being... I need to tell my family where I am.
head out and take a right.
Right?
Yes, ma'am. Well, we can go on the other side that way.
Yeah. I'm absolutely scared to death.
I understand. Listen.
I have never been arrested like this before. I got into a fight when I was 17 and that was it.
No, I get it. I completely understand.
I really didn't take it.
I understand that, but unfortunately,
I know.
the money's missing, and you were the last one. And
know,
had you
I know.
made a report, you could have avoided all of this, most likely. But right now, you were the last one, and
I
then
know. No, I
unfortunately,
I'm just literally scared to death right now.
I understand that.
I don't.
And like I said, Once I figure out what the bond looks like, I'll let you know. I will give you every piece of information I have for you. Okay? I'm not going to keep anything. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to be upfront with you as much as I can. Your daughter and explain to her what's going on. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
I'll crank up the AC a little bit for you too. Okay?
Yeah.
The woman was charged with grand theft and later sentenced to 9 months of probation, along with an order to complete 25 hours of community service. No matter how desperate life gets, stealing is never the solution. One lie to cover another only makes the fall harder when the truth comes out. In the end, honesty might be painful, but deceit will always cost more. What an unyielding shoplifter. The next one will react much more violently, so keep an eye out.
My man gotta come get his car.
This don't make no goddamn sense.
Would you like to tell us your side of the story?
Police detain a woman named Kiana outside Walmart after she's accused of shoplifting. Officers explain she walked past all points of sale without paying, which qualifies as theft under Florida state law.
How long am I? She said I was detained. How long am I detained for?
Well, right now you're going to be under arrest, so that's why you're getting out of the car.
I didn't steal anything.
Okay. Well, we're going to figure that out.
But then by that time it may be too late if I get
It's not
arrested.
an option at this point.
Well, so Tiana, here's the deal. Is I've watched all the video. By Florida state statute, okay, you walked out of the store without paying for items.
I did not walk out.
Okay.
I did not go outside. I was not outside.
Okay, you passed all points of sale. That's what that means. Now, Kiana is detained, okay? The reason why is because she shoplifted from Walmart.
Officers say Kiana entered Walmart with her 2 kids, paid for about $25 worth of groceries, but attempted to leave with approximately $300 in unpaid items.
She went in with her and the 2 kids. She paid for about $25 worth of like groceries and stuff, but she tried leaving with about $300 of unpaid items. All right. So whenever we showed up here, they gave us a description of the vehicle. They gave us a description of her. We've obviously located her right here, which is just within a very short distance of Walmart. And since then, she's been less than cooperative with us, but she was wanting for her kids, if in the very least, if you would be able to take her children for her and stuff like that.
Can I get the kids?
Yeah, we'll make sure that you get the kids and stuff like that and get everything taken care of.
What you doing that for?
I don't know.
I got money.
Right.
You know, I'm an insurance broker. I make over $100,000 a year. I got money.
You know, I honestly don't know. Do me a favor. What we would like for you to do is, I think that the kids will probably be calm enough with us if what we can do is we can just have her step out. Okay. We can take care of stuff away from the kids, okay? Because we don't want them seeing all of this that's going on. She does have to go in handcuffs. She does have to be patted down, go in a vehicle and stuff like that. We'll let you come in and start taking care of the kids and stuff, right? And then
Is my car here?
Huh?
Is my car here?
Yeah, we'll figure that out. So I don't think the vehicle is registered to her. We'll get that stuff lined out, but let us get this squared away, and then we'll either decide if the kids need to come to your car or if you're taking hers or what's going on exactly, okay?
So let me go over there in the car, right?
Just wait until I come back and let you know, and then we'll let you know, okay?
Kiana initially claims innocence, saying she only checked her gift cards and returned an item, then decided to leave. She insists she didn't steal anything.
And babies, and then we'll go from there, okay?
So, here's the thing. We have you on video stealing. We have the proof. I don't need you to tell me you did or not. You can be upfront and be honest and tell me, but that's up to you. Because what's going to happen here is, essentially, I'm going to take you to jail.
So, here's the deal, Tiana. What we would like is for you to tell us your version of the story. Yeah, by all means.
My man gotta come get his car.
This don't make no goddamn sense.
Would you like to tell us your side of the story?
Yeah, well, I went back to they accused me. I came in there me in the front. Yeah, a woman helped me in the front. I checked my gift cards, and then I returned something, and then I left.
Okay.
I tried to leave.
So let's start back from that. Okay. When did you decide to come to Walmart? Was it this morning, this afternoon? Was it spur of the moment?
I was coming from the Villages.
Her story becomes inconsistent. She admits walking out after refusing to follow store security, claiming she asked for a refund but never took her purchased items.
What service?
The machine. The lady came over here with the machine, but it wasn't functioning.
Okay. All right. So you did that, and then you tried to leave, right? Because you were done. Went to the doors.
No, I went to the customer service.
After customer service, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you check you return an item, you check your gift card balances and stuff like that, and you walk out. You and your 2 kids from this Walmart. You got stopped inside the vestibule, past all points of sale, by a large man in a gray shirt that identified himself as asset protection, right? Okay. So you followed him.
No, I didn't.
Didn't what?
I didn't follow him.
You didn't follow him?
No.
Okay. Did you follow somebody else?
Yeah, I followed this woman. I kept asking her, like, what's the problem?
Okay.
And she wouldn't tell me. So
Wouldn't tell
then
you.
After a while, I said, you're not going to tell me what's the problem?
Mhm.
And they said, yeah, just come with me. And I said, I'm not coming with you anywhere.
Okay.
I said, I'm not coming with you anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then I walked out the door.
And then you walked out the door. Okay. So, what about the items that you paid for? What'd you do with them?
I didn't even bring it with me because I said I want my money back.
Okay. So, you said you want your money back. Who was you telling you want your money back to?
Oh, to the customer service lady. And then
When was that?
that was after while speaking to the man. And he's like, I don't want to embarrass you. And I said, look, just give me back my money. If you're gonna, accuse me, just give me back my money.
Have you Mirandized? Did you Mirandized? Okay. So.
Yeah, I asked him just give me back my money.
Okay. So your story's.
Police confront her with evidence, Walmart surveillance, and a receipt showing $295 of unpaid merchandise.
Get this, while you were loading your shopping cart full of items, and you only paid for approximately $25 worth with supposedly a gift card, I believe is what it was. Or was it, what kind of card did you pay with it for?
A gift card, yeah.
A gift
some
card.
was gift card and
Yeah.
some was like cash.
Okay, some was gift card, some was cash. All right. So kind of a combo deal.
So real quick, before y'all go
sorry.
on, do you actually have a driver's license? Yes or no? Because I just ran you, so yes or no? Do you or don't you?
I don't have it.
Okay. No, do
don't
you
have
actually have one, period?
Oh, no, I don't have it.
Oh, no wonder why you don't have it.
Okay.
26, thank you.
All right. So here's the deal.
At this point, we're done anyways, because you ain't done nothing but lie. Like, I asked you about your ID, I asked you about the car, asked you if you went to Walmart. Every single thing you said, it doesn't matter because we have it on video at this point.
I did not steal anything.
Okay.
He accused me of stealing, and I told him I didn't steal anything. And I told him, hey, let me just get a refund. That's what and he said, you cannot get a refund.
Okay. So here's the deal. You loaded up approximately $295 worth of merchandise in your cart. You tried to pay for $25. Is a false name because that's not your legal name anymore. So, okay. We're gonna let Mom take care of the kids. Is that okay?
Please.
That's what you. Okay. And the car belongs to you. Okay. Do you want Mom to try to move it out of the way if we'll allow? I'm gonna have the other officer is the one that's working this case, so it's her choice. Okay. But if we can, I'll let her know. Okay. Let me. Would you be okay for just pulling in the pep boys?
Yeah, if you want to, we'll all stand here with the kids if you want to park it.
Okay, and then I'll come back
somewhere, but that's fine, wherever you want to, but...
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to do a 42 as well. So, Officer McCollum, is using her discretion. She's going to let your mom take the car. She's probably going to pull it over here into like Pet Boys or Aspen Dental or something. She's also going to be the one taking care of the kids and stuff as far as that goes. So they're right on top of the hood, not the hood, but the top of the car. Sorry. So she's wanting to help you out with that a little bit. She understands that times are tough sometimes, and you know, just is what it is. We're not going to beat around the bush here or anything like that. You're also going to be trespassed from Walmart East here. That's the one that's this specific one, which means that you can't ever come back to this Walmart. If you do, you can be placed under arrest. If video footage is reviewed and we see you, even though we're not here on scene, a warrant, or you can, you know, be placed under arrest at a later date. Move your car. Once we get to the Marion County Jail, we will, yeah. Has your phone? We'll just get the phone from your daughter then.
Oh, well.
Just hold on. Oh, okay.
Kiana was arrested and charged with retail theft and providing a false name to law enforcement. Both first-degree misdemeanors under Florida law. Lying only deepens the trouble honesty could have lessened her punishment. Her poor choices not only cost her freedom, but also set a painful example for her children. But this is still not the worst case. Just wait until you see this next one.
Do you remember reaching in the mailbox, grabbing out some prescription pills, some toothpaste? Do you remember some toothpaste?
That's my house.
That's your house?
Yeah, I'll show you how much I paid for it.
Oh my God.
Officer confronts a woman, Ms. Johnson, about taking prescription pills and toothpaste from a mailbox. She initially claims it's her house and offers to show paperwork, saying she owns multiple houses and works with the military and police.
Hey, Miss Johnson. How you doing? Fine, sir. Hey, I need to talk to you about something. I don't know. You mind coming over here talking to me, though? I just need to ask you some questions.
About what?
So, do you remember, let's see, it was the 4th. You remember on the 4th, you were at your mom's house down on 6th, and some of the officers talked to you? Okay. So, the officers talked to you that day, but, excuse me, 2 days prior, I have a case that I'm working.
Those cases are lawsuits. You want to see?
The officer reads Ms. Johnson her Miranda rights before questioning her. She makes erratic claims about taking property from drug dealers and giving it away, insisting she's an informant and in the military.
It was my husband's mail, Chris Black's.
Gotcha. Okay, the reason why I'm asking is because what I need to ask you about was at a different location. It wasn't over there by your mom's. It was.
That's my house too.
Which one? 6th Street?
That other one too. I love mine. I'm in the military, sir. I'm a police officer.
Okay.
I'm an informant.
Okay.
So this is not Ocala.
Miss Johnson, before I need to ask you some questions, so I'm just going to read you the card real quick.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can show me the paperwork.
Can I give you the deed to the house?
You can give me whatever you want.
I'll give you all the deeds to the whole Ocala on trucks.
Miss Johnson, I'm going to read this to you real quick, okay? Because I want to ask you something.
Because I took the drug dealer properties out of town and I gave them to y'all because they didn't deserve nothing because they got previous property because I worked to all the banks. I'm in the military. That's why I'm so dirty.
Miss Johnson, let me read this to you first and then I can ask you, okay?
What's that?
It's your Miranda rights.
What's that?
I have to ask you some questions, so I'm going to read you off the card and then I'm going to see the paperwork, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. No, this doesn't mean you're going to jail. I just have questions to ask you.
Oh.
If you're going to jail, I'll be putting you in handcuffs right now.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Well, at least I'm giving y'all the property and
Let me just finish this, okay? Anything you say can be used against the court of the law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have it present with you by your being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer or want to be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish, you can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any statements, make any questions, anything like that.
Officer shows Ms. Johnson video evidence of her reaching into a mailbox and asks about the missing prescription pills.
Yes, ma'am. So
I touched the church mailbox today.
The church mailbox?
Yeah, I touched it.
Okay.
Because I asked the police, could I move in the church?
Okay.
And they said I could.
Here, this might be the easiest way to do this then. So, let me make sure you can see this. Does that look familiar to you? Do you remember reaching in the mailbox, grabbing out some prescription pills, some toothpaste? Do you remember some toothpaste?
That's my house.
That's your house?
Yeah, I'll show you how much I paid for it.
Oh my gosh. So that right there, is that you reaching in the mailbox?
Yes, that's my house.
Okay. All right. So were there prescription pills? Where are those pills at? That person needs their pills. At least help me get them pills back.
That's Fred Gaskin. My name on that prescription.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to it.
Well, where's Mr. Gaskin's pills?
I don't know. I'll pop it over there on the porch. You see it went over there?
Well,
Somebody stole it.
Yeah, I went over there and I can't find the pills now.
You see it's over there now. You see it?
No, I went over there. They're not there.
See it now over there?
Do you remember where they went?
Nope.
Okay. What about toothpaste?
I don't know.
She continues rambling, claiming her husband died and was resurrected, while the officer tries to confirm details with the alleged victim, Mr. Gaskin.
He was reincarnated, and he looked like a pretty boy too.
Okay.
When he came back.
How long ago was that?
It was from him. In '91, I think.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and just talk to her for a second so I can get? I'm gonna have Mark call the victim and see if there's any relation to her.
That prescription for you?
I might have you do that.
I can do that, sir, because I'm a doctor.
Miss Johnson, let me make.
Somebody when I didn't open it, I swear to God on my life, God can knock me out and y'all can take me to jail if I'm lying.
Well, I don't want that to happen.
I'm just telling you the truth. I didn't open the medication.
Officer speaks with Mr. Gaskin, who is blind. He denies knowing Ms. Johnson or being married to her. He confirms she's been repeatedly taking his mail, packages, medication, and even a Christmas gift from his girlfriend.
So I've identified the suspect who stole it from you. I'm out with her right now. And she's saying that she knows you and that she was married to you and that's her house. Do you know Miss Johnson at all? Because she's saying.
Never seen her before in my life. I can't even see.
Okay.
I've been married twice, but not to her.
Gotcha. Okay, so Deanna John.
I built this house in 2008, and she had nothing to do with it. I don't even know who she is.
Okay, I'm making sure, Mr. Gaskin, because she's dropping you by name, so it's one of two things. Obviously, she knows you in person, or she's reading the package and she knows your name just by the package.
Well, she's been getting packages since Christmas, because she got my Christmas gift from my girlfriend.
Actually, before that.
Even before then.
She's been coming here for a while. I'm sorry, I'm his daughter.
Okay.
She's been coming here for a while and taking his mail out of the mailbox and things of that sort for quite some time. We do have another case pending against her because she was pretty much squatting on his front porch that night, actually, that she came and took the packages. So I have another case number if you'd like to have that.
Okay.
He was, and then he even went to the bathroom behind his bushes. It's all on video that I gave the other officer.
Okay. All right, perfect. So can you?
Back over here, and I don't like it because my dad's psychic care.
Right.
And last time I opened the door, she was literally sitting at the front door leaning against it when I opened it.
Okay. So.
I'm not being able to see.
Gotcha. Well, I'm out with her right now, so I just was calling to make sure that you guys didn't know her, and I just need to ask because I always have to ask. It's part of our procedure. Do you guys want to prosecute?
No, we don't know her.
Okay. Do you?
And there should be a warrant out for her, actually.
Okay. So, are you guys wanting to prosecute on this case with the gabapentin?
You want to process that? Yes.
Yes, sir. All right.
I mean, they got pictures of her taking all of that stuff.
Yes, sir.
So I just said enough is enough.
Yes, sir. That's all I need to know. She's going to go to jail today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. I'll call you guys back if I have any other questions, but your case is going to be closed. That's how I knew to come straight here. I'm familiar with her.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're familiar with her. Okay. You're
Yes,
more familiar than I am.
Well, she was found about 2 days after your stuff was stolen over by her mom's house, and in a backpack she had was other people's mail as well.
Did you by chance find his stuff, his mail?
No, ma'am, not yet. I'm trying to get that.
Where it's at.
Okay.
That's where it's at.
Why?
That's where it's at. Over to Laverne Rudolph.
Yeah.
We got to go back to that town,
On
though,
6th
okay?
Street, right?
Yep, that's where it's at, I think.
Okay.
See, and did I put it in there? I
Well, I went there first.
I didn't open it up, though.
Okay.
See, is it in there? You see it now?
Your mom did.
Bag, probably getting finished.
Your mom didn't answer.
Put it in his back seat.
Gotcha. Yeah,
and I get the original out of my mom's house.
Okay.
We got to go back to that town, though. I might have
Gotcha.
been sticking in my bag and didn't realize it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I didn't open up nothing. I didn't mean to open up. That's my husband.
Gotcha. Yeah, your mom didn't answer, so like I can go back over there and talk to her.
Okay, tell her to get the bag out the closet. It's an orange bag.
Orange bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's where I put it at. Cause I was drunk.
Oh man.
One day I was drunk. I walked to Wawa to pick up cigarette butts because the military paid 10,000 billion back in tax for one cigarette butt if you pick it up and throw it in the trash. For real, y'all gotten over 10,000.
Officer clarifies the charge as theft of a controlled substance. Ms. Johnson denies selling the items, but makes odd claims about Love Potion toothpaste.
Off his porch, I had his prescription. He's blind. I had his prescription freaking gabapentin in it. So it's theft of a controlled substance. So unfortunately, she gotta go.
Tell nothing.
If you did, where would it have been sold to? Over here?
Yep.
Okay.
But I didn't sell it, cause I was telling them, if y'all buy this close-up toothpaste, you'll kiss, and it'll be a love potion in you.
Oh yeah.
I made it in heaven.
Officers arrest Ms. Johnson. She claims she has no contraband except 2 lighters. They begin transporting her to complete the investigation.
So I know.
This is Officer Price. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for right now, okay? I'm gonna try. I don't know if a female officer is available for a pat down. Do you have? I know you're just talking about smoking crack. Do you have anything on your person?
No, but my 2 lighters.
Just 2 lighters. You don't have anything hidden on you, a crack pipe or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you have a bag over here or anything?
No,
Did you come
sir.
over here with anything?
No.
Okay. This is the only thing in your possession, and then whatever's
Yes,
on
sir.
you? Okay. We're going to walk over to Officer Price's car. I still have the other half.
She was charged with theft of a controlled substance. Stealing from the vulnerable only deepens one's own blindness to right and wrong. Honesty and compassion will always outshine deceit and greed. But this is still not the worst case. Just wait until you see this next one.
Is there a purse or something?
Over there. Okay.
Police officers are dispatched to a 7-Eleven after reports that a cashier has been stealing money meant for children's charity donations. Management reports that the employee manipulated refund transactions for 2 weeks, totaling $1,900.
Charity. So the Children's Miracle Network. She was bringing it up there and then doing a refund and pocketing the money. So she did that for 2 weeks, and total it was $1,900. She's on the register right now. I've got another manager in there who's supposed to pull her into the office so she doesn't get spooked and try to bolt. But she's in there right now, still $1,900 in total.
So do you have the...
We've got the CCTV footage, we've got receipts that she's rung up. She did it on another associate.
Store management provides CCTV footage and receipts showing the suspect using another associate's register number to conceal her identity while pocketing cash.
Numbers, but you can match it to the cameras and see that it's her.
She did it on another associate's?
Numbers, yeah. Sign it. So it's under somebody else's name, but you match the timestamps with the camera on the camera. It's her. You can see it. Just put it in her pocket and stuff.
Okay. Hey, just turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. So you're being placed under...
Officers approach and arrest the 21-year-old employee for fraud. She cooperates during the arrest, revealing she's worked at 7-Eleven for about a month and has 3 young children at home.
Under arrest right now for fraud. I know you got a lot of questions. Everything's going to be explained to you, okay?
Okay.
Put your palms together.
Like you're praying.
There you go. There you go. Do you have anything illegal on your person?
No.
Knives, anything sharp that's going to poke, cut, or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Where would your belongings be?
Over here.
Where?
Is there a purse or something?
Over there. Okay. Just let me know which ones are yours. This? Okay. Just leave those here.
And my purse is right there.
Okay.
Those?
My purse is right there.
This purse?
Yes.
Do you have anything else?
No.
Okay.
Wait, oh, not that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The other one.
This one? This one?
Yes.
Do you want to leave that here?
Oh, yeah.
So you're 20, 21?
21.
21, okay. How long you been working at 7-Eleven?
I want to say almost a month. About a month.
You said about a
Or a
month?
little over, yes.
Okay. where you work before this?
McDonald's. Well, actually, I wasn't at McDonald's for long. I was only there for like a few days. But I was a CNA and all that stuff before.
Okay. All right. So, real quick before we get into any further into details, I just want to read you something real quick. It's kind of like procedure. Have you ever been read your rights before?
Yes.
Okay. So you've been arrested before or no?
Yes.
What were you arrested for?
My previous charges of what was it? It was fraudulent stuff. I can't tell you the exact charge, but I know
it was like fraud related.
Yes.
Okay. How long ago was that?
About 2 to 3 months, I want to say.
2 to 3 months. Okay. All right. So I'll read you this real quick, just kind of get it out the way, and then we can talk further. Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to ask you these rights or not answer any questions or make any statements.
You understand your rights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just need you to say yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So you've been working 7-Eleven for about a month or maybe a little over.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, spent a little time at McDonald's. You did CNA, certified nurse assistant. Okay. All right. Do you like working at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you going to school or anything like that currently? No? All right.
I just have 3 babies.
You got 3 kids. Okay. All right. So you said the fraud case you previously had, you said it was a few months ago?
Yes, but it hasn't been like finished. I'm going through it still.
Are you still kind of going through it? Okay. So the reason why you're here today, obviously there's been some concern in reference to charity donations at work.
When questioned about the recent thefts, she denies wrongdoing, claiming her assigned register number didn't work and that she had to use other employees' numbers. She insists she didn't steal any money.
And you know what I'm talking about? All right, can you tell me what's going on with that?
I haven't did anything wrong.
Okay.
By me starting being new. I work up under somebody else's numbers. They gave me numbers for my own register, but they wasn't working this morning when I tried to put them in. From my understanding, I mean, I was still in the system for everything, so I don't really know too much about that.
Yeah. So like in numbers as far as like kind of like
register,
employee, each employee has a different register number.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you kind of yours wasn't working or something like that. So
she just had gave them to me. What was it? I was off yesterday, so the day before that she gave me them. I tried them this morning. They didn't work. So I work up under someone else's numbers.
Okay. Is it multiple people's numbers you work under, or is it
just hers?
Just one specifically?
Yes, whoever like is over that shift when I get there.
Like whatever manager or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she's not a manager, but she's, I guess, a lead.
Okay, like a team lead. Okay. All right. So the first thing you said is like, I mean, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
What made you say that?
Because I haven't. I mean, they wouldn't really tell me anything when I was up there, but I haven't did anything. I'm going through too much to be.
Yeah. Are you going through like just hard times right now at home or something like that?
Not really. I mean, of course, bills, but.
Yeah.
And taking care of 3 kids, but that's really it.
Okay. So, what was brought up in reference to these donations is, I guess there's a barcode that needs to be scanned.
Mm-hmm.
And management was able to review cameras and stuff. So, so they got you scanning the barcodes, and then essentially later pocketing the cash.
Pocketing
the cash out of the register.
When did I pocket?
I'm sorry?
When did I pocket?
There's apparently there were several incidents. So that's what they brought up to us, to our attention. This is why we're here right now. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, because obviously you're saying one thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't have.
And they have video showing something entirely different.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're going through hard times, because I get it. I mean, we all go through difficult challenges and stuff like that, especially financial issues. I know, you know, being a parent, you know, money it's tough, especially, you know, it's for you and you have other responsibilities and people to take care of. And if that's the case, that's something that led you to this, like, I understand. I mean, but it's I'm talking to, because I want you to be straight with me, because if you're being dishonest, then that says something totally different. And now we have videos showing otherwise. I mean, I'd rather you just be straight with me, say, hey, look, I messed up. I'm not perfect, and I get that, because no one's perfect. But if you're saying one thing and then I have evidence to say otherwise, and it's not matching up, then that shows a different character. And looking at you, I don't think you're like that. I mean, I don't think you're that type of person. I mean, you're young, you're still trying to make plans and grow, raise your family, and I get that. I mean, if you made a mistake, I mean, this is me talking to you. I want you to just be honest. So that way we can figure out what's going on, and if there's some assistance or anything like that, programs that can be offered, like, let's figure out what's out there that we can go with.
But
I mean, because
see, my only thing is, because I ain't never been in here.
Yeah.
Like, my first time being arrested, they took me straight down to, what was it, Mary County Jail. So, like, am I under arrest?
Well, right now, there's obviously an investigation going on. So, based off of that investigation, it's kind of pointing towards you. So, I would like to talk to you, and get an understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
That's why you're here right now.
Yes.
Because me just taking you to jail, what are we achieving out of that?
Yeah.
No one gets to hear your story, and this is your chance to come out and say, all right, look, if you made a mistake, I get that. Just let it be known. But if you choose not to talk and you just want to go the route like nothing happened, but everything else is showing otherwise, then, the judge, if you go to trial, jury is going to see all that. And again, you don't seem like that type of person. No one's perfect, and I get that. This is your opportunity to kind of explain that and come on up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So tell me what's going on or what happened. Because they got you on video taking cash out of the register.
So it doesn't show me it being on me. It just shows it me coming. Because regardless, we have to drop money.
Investigators describe seeing her take cash from the register, put it in a paper bag, and slip it into her pocket. The suspect claims the bag contained notes she had written on, not money.
Regardless. So I have to take cash out of there anyways every time we get big bills over big bills.
Yeah.
And we have to insert it, and we have to do all the computer stuff anyways.
Okay.
So
what I'm saying is they have video of you taking cash out of the register and then later put it in your pocket. So and then there's been multiple scans of cash donation under your name and other employees' names, but it's only you doing it on video. And then later, the cash is removed, your pocket is pocketed, and then the drawers are short that amount of money.
So I'm pocketing the money.
That's what they said they have you on video doing.
Because I use the brown things that the money go in. Normally when you put it in, if you drop the money, literally I write on those and everything. So that's what I'm saying. I use those, and I do have like stuff that I done wrote on that I done put in my pocket and everything. But
yeah,
as far as like money, I don't have any money.
Okay. All right. So can you explain why your drawers are always short?
Probably the way I rang stuff in. Because like I say, I'm fairly new. So probably the way I rung it in, because now they got it where you have to have manager approval to do refunds and all that stuff. So that's what I'm trying to understand.
This is why I'm here too. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So
again,
this
I go
is a
through
story
stuff.
I'm getting from manager. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And obviously this video. So it's like that's showing one thing and then you're saying another thing. So see how it's just not matching up.
Yeah.
So that's the confusion, and that's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I know I don't have no money.
Okay.
But I don't have any money.
Okay. So I watched a video of one of the incidents. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have any customer. You were just at the register by yourself. Watch you scan the barcode. It's like you entered information on the computer, drawer open, took out cash.
But see,
went off
also,
to the side.
When I'm, oh, you can talk.
Went up to the side. Looks like you were counting some bills.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I saw that vault where you were doing some drop, and then you walked over and you put some cash in a paper bag, and then later put the paper bag in your pocket. So what happened to that cash that you put in the paper bag that you put in your pocket?
I don't have no cash or nothing. That's what I'm saying. It can literally easily be because I also use them paper bags also to write on. And I literally, I don't have no cash. If I had the cash, I'll be, okay, yes, I got it, whatever. But I literally, because it's the closest thing to me, and the receipt papers, you can't automatically just press the button and it'll come out, you can write on it. I write on the brown ones a lot. So I'm always putting that in my pocket. The ones that I write on, which when they just got me, I was writing on them, 2 of them, and yeah.
Writing what on the back?
I was just, basically, I had some bills to pay, but I was just making little notes on it, but I didn't bring it with me.
Okay. All right.
But I don't have any money. Seriously, I don't have any money.
So, but we have you on video putting money in a paper bag and putting the bag in your pocket. Like I literally just watched the video. So you're telling me something, but I watched something entirely different.
And what day is this?
Off the top of my head, I don't know the date. But again, I literally just watched the video.
Sir, I don't have any money.
Okay.
I can't leave my kids. I can't leave my kids.
Yes, ma'am. You want to ask me a question?
Yes. Do you know what is going to happen? Because my son is at home and he has a 2nd-degree burn, and I was supposed to have an appointment.
Okay. Who's he at home with?
He's at home with my grandmother right now.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 2.
All right. Well, Mr. To be honest, right now I have probable cause for your arrest. All right. Based off the evidence, shows that you stole money from the business. Okay. So today you will be placed under arrest for organized fraud and grand theft. You're currently on bond?
Yes.
All right. There's a good possibility that you're going to be no bonded.
Officers arrest her for organized fraud and grand theft. Stealing, especially from charitable causes, destroys trust and leads to lasting consequences. Honesty and integrity are worth far more than temporary financial gain.
A dramatic encounter ends with a shocking twist. Can this West Coast suspect talk their way out of trouble? Police approach a man loading items into a box at a store. When asked, he admits the items belong to the store and begins to show what he has in his pockets. The officer becomes cautious and tells him not to reach into his pockets. You
can put that there and then you can leave it and we'll come out here, okay? What do you have in all your pockets there?
Just a bunch of stuff.
Bunch of stuff? Does it belong to the store? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to take it out and put it on the counter here?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. Don't put your hands in your pockets. Don't put your hands in your pockets. Just take them out. You're fine. you have any guns, nice weapons on you? You know about? You're being audio and video recorded. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay, just put your hands on top of your head. You're not going to handcuffs. Just making sure no weapons on you of any kind.
Nope.
All right, for now, you're gonna go in handcuffs. Not under arrest. Not under arrest. Drop the items.
You need not fight with me.
Otherwise, I'll put you on your ass.
Okay. I just need my stuff, my volume. I'm having some issues right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay. Yes, sir. Oh my God. Ow. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Remember what I said when you're not gonna fight, and I told you to put your hands behind your back?
I'm sorry.
And then you wanted to tense up on me?
My brain just misfired. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm glad we got it working now that we're on the ground.
Yes, sir.
We're going to stay like this for a second.
Okay.
The officer detains the man with handcuffs for safety, not yet under arrest. The man apologizes and explains he wasn't trying to resist. He claims he had a mental lapse and panicked.
Easy. I wasn't trying to resist you at all. I'm sorry. I'm
okay with him right now.
Misfire my brain.
Yeah, you misfired your brain. That's okay.
Ow.
You need the fire department?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm fine.
5-3, he's uninjured, but I'll contact 6 King by phone. No, that's old. Alright, I'll roll him to your side.
Oh, my way, buddy. Oh, okay.
Well, you're the one that stuffed it all the way down by
okay.
Alright, we'll set him up good, but...
The officer explains how he noticed the man's bulging pockets and detained him after sensing resistance. A quick takedown was performed when the suspect tensed up.
Alright, well, we'll walk out here.
Good Lord.
We're gonna go out to this car right here. You go ahead and sit on the push bar for a second.
After being read his rights, the man admits he was planning to walk out with the items in his pockets without paying. He claims this is the first time he shoplifted from this specific store.
They pointed him out to me. I didn't know how I thought. Well, it's pretty close. So I go and I contact him. He's pretty cool. He has filling up a box with items. Okay, come over here. And I can see just bulges. I'm like, you want to take that out? And I was like, wait a second, I don't want you to reach your pockets. Thought I felt something hard. So I grab his hands. I hold him behind his back. And I said, what we're going to do, you're going to stay like this for a second. Detain you in handcuffs. And he's like, whoa. And he started to tense up. So I did a quick leg sweep to the ground, put him on the ground, held him there. Then he gave up on the ground and Lance came in.
Kevin? Yes, sir.
All right, Kevin spelled
Kevin.
All right, Kevin, are you gonna have any warrants as well? All right. You got names?
I got names. I'll run them.
Since you're in handcuffs, I'm gonna read this to you and I'll talk to you more, okay? If you'd like to talk to me. All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights?
Yep.
Okay. Question. When I said that you're going to be detained, not under arrest, why did you decide to tense up on me and say, whoa, when I said, no, you're not going to do that?
Oh, yeah, I was like, what, this is illegal.
How's that illegal?
It's not.
It's not.
I had a misfire.
It is. It happens to the best of us. But when a cop tells you that you're going to be detained and you start to tense up, can you understand why you went to your stomach?
Yeah, you're good. I would never try to get you trouble for that. You know?
I appreciate you being honest.
You did your job.
So, keep being honest, man. So you were in there, you were putting all those items in the box. Were you going to walk out of here without paying for them?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Hey, again, I respect that, you being honest with me. Okay? Is this the first time you've been in here doing this? Like this store specifically?
I've never been trespassing here at all.
Okay, never been trespassed, but have you shoplifted here before? It's not like I have video of you doing it before. Okay. First time in here, you just go in there. Where did you get the box from? Was that your box or was it in here?
It just was in here.
It's just been in here?
Yeah.
You grabbed it, started to fill it up, and then you're just going to walk out?
There was already stuff in the box.
Oh, and you just started to put more stuff in it?
That wasn't my box. I was like, yeah. Okay. I froze up first. I was like, yeah, that's mine, yeah.
Okay. And then I saw you putting stuff in it. And then you're just going to grab it and walk out?
No, I wasn't going to take the box at all. I was going to take the box and I was going to stuff in my pockets.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
so you had stuff in your pockets, you were planning to just walk out with that?
Yeah,
you had no intention of paying for the items?
I was going to shoplift, yeah.
Okay. It is what it is. I know the items don't seem like big items. It was like soap and stuff. Yeah. Were they to sell later or for personal use?
They're for personal use only. I don't have anything out here. And,
okay. Where do you live at?
I live in Pacific.
Pacific? Yeah. What are you doing here in Kent?
I'm just here right now because I wound up here. I have to get on the bus, kind of on the impulsive decision.
Okay. The suspect, named Kevin, shares a backstory involving past trauma. He claims he was attacked by police and others at a mental health facility, which caused long-term fear and possible delusions.
Police were involved in attacking me. It was brutal, and I've been too afraid to tell anybody.
The police attacked you in Arlington?
Police and some people that worked at a mental health facility.
Okay.
I've never been checked into one involuntarily. I've been to one before, and there was no infractions, so I have no mental health record. But when I went there the second time, they attacked me. And a man tried to break my neck twice, and then I went into shock and woke up. But the police were scaring me, pretending to stomp on me, and I held my breath and pretended to be dead until I passed out.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin.
And I didn't know what to do because the cops were involved, so I'm just afraid. Ever since then, I've had this voice in my head talking to me.
Kevin explains he hears voices and believes he may have been drugged or had a kidney stolen. He ties these events to mental health struggles and feelings of being surveilled and controlled.
Wow.
Because ever since I did that the same day I was attacked, I went home the next day, and there's the voices in my head, and it's schizophrenia, and they distracted me.
And that's connected to your kidney?
I believe so, because the only reason why I would have been out there at all, or the only reason why anyone would ever do that and then keep you distracted is because they're trying to keep you from going to the hospital. I woke up, sleep out 7 nights, I woke up with the yellow hospital blankets all over me, and I was just sleeping out in the middle of the town, there was no hospital nearby. So like people have been putting me under at night and doing hospital stuff wherever I'm at. Since that incident. Like, does that make sense?
Not entirely.
Okay.
I mean,
it's called coordinated. I went to Auburn Medical twice. They wouldn't let me see anyone in the emergency room. Because they were just like, we can't. And like they didn't say it, but then I fell asleep in the waiting room, and they let me sleep there for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, well, that's nice of them.
It was nice of them. And if it is that coordinated, then that's what it is, right? That's kind of like, what are you gonna do? You're just a civilian, and you're a drug addict, and you fell off. So, but I just wanted to tell somebody about it right now because it jarred me. So that's all. Thank you.
Do you think that the jail will be able to take on this? Probably not. That email yesterday, whatever. You can at least INR though. Yeah.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen, my man.
Despite his confession and strange story, the officer tells Kevin he won't be jailed due to overcrowding. Instead, he'll be cited, fingerprinted, and released with a court date.
You're cited at large, basically, for your crime. So you're still gonna go down there, get fingerprinted. They'll release you tonight, within maybe an hour, if that, and then you'll be fine to get out of here, and then you'll just have a court date later. Does that all make sense?
Cited a court date for what?
Because you shoplifted, you obstructed arrest.
I'm getting a court date for this? That doesn't make sense to me at all. I want to fight you on that.
You can, at your court date. It's going to be for the obstruction.
You can't. But if I'm not going to jail for a court date for an arraignment, then you can't take me to jail.
Well, it's at least getting an argument.
Yeah.
If he's going to be arguing.
All right, come on.
I'm just trying to talk about the law. I do know some little bit with law.
That's okay. We're going to go just right here in the car.
Okay.
We already...
So it was cited at large?
Give me 1 second.
I'm an ex-criminal. You can't cite me at large.
Kevin questions why he's being taken in if he's not being jailed. The officer explains the legal process and clarifies what cited at large means he'll receive a notice to appear in court by mail.
You broke the law. You already...
But what am I going to jail for right now?
You're going to jail to be fingerprinted, and then you're going to be released.
Kevin Sage, Baldwin, cameras.
Okay,
You're all on
cameras on.
Oh, I don't trust you guys because you just said I've been cited at large. What does it mean at large?
It means you're getting a piece of paper in the mail to your mailing address.
Okay. I don't have any warrants, right?
No.
So why do I go to jail? You can't put me in jail right now. Sir, people that wonder don't come out. I already know that.
All right, go on and slide on out, my man. When you come out, I'll have you face towards this back tire here. We'll get you out of handcuffs. When I take you out, you're going to take your left hand out first. You're going to put it on top of the car. That make sense to you?
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh, man. Why does he look terribly familiar?
Because he just got out of here. He doesn't remember what it was for, though. All right, man.
Good?
Yep. Have a good night. That address that you told me is current.
Yeah.
That's where you'll get your citations at large, okay?
All right.
Means you'll get a court date for trespass and obstructing arrest, okay?
Appreciate it.
Or not trespass, shoplift. Have a good night, man. Next time I tell you you're going to go in handcuffs, just let it happen and we'll make it easier, okay?
Kevin was charged with shoplifting and obstruction. He is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Always stay calm and cooperative when approached by law enforcement. Resisting can escalate the situation quickly. Stealing, no matter how small the items, can lead to consequences in court appearances. What do you think about these situations? Comment below to share your thoughts and like this video if you want to continue calling out such cases. To stay updated, don't hesitate to subscribe to Tag Zone for more content.
Like, I'm not going to
make exceptions. And first of all, you just told me you're pregnant. 6 only good 4. I'm code 4 with 1 custody, no more. Are you insane? What?
On February 11th, 2024, police rushed to a Nordstrom where things went from shopping spree to WWE match. Turns out a shoplifter was literally fighting the store's loss prevention officer.
Hey, just so you know, it'll be audio and video recorded.
Just so you know, my body camera's audio and video recording. Hello.
We don't have her name.
Your name, ma'am?
So like, you can get that for us.
Okay, sick.
She didn't want to talk.
This is going to go outstanding. Can you run me through what happened?
So we got a call that that she had 2 of our minis, which were these.
Yeah.
These right here. And we watched her walk around. I seen her select this right here. She selected these 2, and she was with another Caucasian male that had this stuff right here.
Okay.
And they both went upstairs to women's lingerie. They were walking around active. She grabbed a few more items. They were both headed to the fitting room. The ladies let them know that we don't allow males in the women's fitting room. So he did hand this stuff to her.
Okay.
She took this stuff in the fitting room. Of course, I was in the fitting room next to her, worked it. And she went out the fitting room. I checked the fitting room. There was nothing in there besides the hangers that were hanging up behind the mirror.
Okay.
Where she put them. And we watched her walk down. She walked through men's a couple times, grabbed some more items, but left them at the register. Walked out north.
According to staff, a woman and her sidekick armed with a stroller, not a cape, were stuffing items into it like they were prepping for a fashion show. He tried to sneak into the women's fitting room, denied later merchandise, mysteriously vanished.
I let her walk out the first set of doors. She was getting ready to walk out the second set. I went through, I approached, I showed her my badge and everything. I wasn't going to cuff her at first until she was like trying to walk away, and I couldn't hold her in the stroller, so I just let the stroller go. I grabbed her, I had her against the wall. She said, "Are you police?" I said, "I'm not police, but if you keep resisting, I will put the cuffs on you." And she started resisting. She pushed me right here. She pushed me back. When she pushed me back, she kicked me in my stomach.
Okay.
That's when I got upset.
Yeah.
And Shayla
When stopped, she didn't just resist, she went full ninja pushing, kicking, and giving the officer a surprise stomach workout.
Shayla came and helped me, and I grabbed her by her arms, and I put her against the wall, and we got her in the
Was the male with her at the same time? Or?
No, we lost him. We couldn't watch both of them, but I was
What was the
waiting
deal
on
with
her.
the stroller? She had
everything in the stroller. There was no baby in there.
Okay. Cool.
Officers arrived and took charge. She pulled out the classic "I'm pregnant" defense, but kept being uncooperative. Not exactly winning any sympathy points.
Oh, hey, so I'm Officer Salt. You want to get squirrely with me? I'm going to use reasonable necessary force, right? I am the police. So I'm going to take these off you. Stay seated, okay? You can stand up and face that wall for me.
I'm pregnant.
Okay. Outstanding. How far along are you? Nice. Congratulations. You want 2 sets of cuffs or is 1 fine? Okay. So, I need you to listen to something while I do this, alright? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You can afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you for any question if you wish. You decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights, ma'am? Is that vertical head nod mean yes? Okay. Why you act like a knucklehead today?
She refused to give her name, so the police kindly reminded her that jail doesn't really need introductions. A quick search turned up what appeared to be her 5-finger discount haul.
Okay.
403 2 Center. What's the description of the mail one more time? It's possible that the mail might be involved in what's going on.
He's not.
How do you know? You know what he's up to right now?
No, not saying that.
Copy, do you have eyes on it?
So, here's the deal. You probably committed a felony today. What I can tell is you don't go to court until you identify. Alright? So you want to give me your name? No, we're just gonna fingerprint you at the jail. So you, okay, that's fine. Yeah, she's gonna go, but let's be clear that guarantees you go to jail. You understand that, right? Back of my hand. Nothing in your bra, nothing in your pants hidden. Is that fair? Is it? Okay, have a seat.
All this is hers. This
Cool.
is hers.
Is there anything in here that doesn't belong to you? Or did they get all their stuff back?
They got all their stuff.
Okay. So everything in these, all this shit's yours? No, absolutely not. You don't want to be cooperative. We're not going to be, like, I'm not going to make exceptions. And first of all, you just told me you're pregnant. 6 only code 4, I'm code 4 with 1 custody, no more. Are you insane? Right? You don't get to say, I'm pregnant, can I have a cigarette? Yeah, what's up?
So you're aware, these were also on her from American Eagle, and the thing is foil.
Some of the goods seem to come from American Eagle to talk about a multi-brand heist. Officers noted that the investigation would continue.
Yeah, for 100%. So you know what I'm going to do now, right? I'm going to go to American Eagle. I'm going to track this down. You don't get to come to my city and be a jackass and expect me to not, like, turn over every stone to make your life as tough as possible, right? You can't come here and steal and expect us to, like, turn a blind eye to it. What's up? Okay, fair enough. You caused pain when you got kicked at all?
At the time, but that, I'm fine.
Do you want to see the fire department or anything?
No,
okay. Okay, yeah, 100%. I can understand that.
Yeah.
So just to make sure I understand, was the stuff in the cart or she was carrying it?
It was in there with this blanket over it, and then there was one item inside the purse.
Okay.
And that was underneath the stroller.
Okay, cool.
And then the 2 little mini perfumes were inside this purse.
Okay, sweet.
Why do you have one?
So what I'll... I'm gonna make sure.
We still outside. I'll talk to you outside. I just.
Okay. Yeah, you understand I'm just gonna give them your information at the end of this, though.
Okay, I'm like. Fine.
Yeah, I get it. Can I send a video upload link to one of you?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
She was officially banned from all Nordstrom stores for 2 years. That's a long time to avoid their sales racks. Charges, retail theft, and battery.
You're closed for the day. For your convenience, the main exit on the north side of the building will be open for your use. Our store
That's just under 1,000.
Are from 10 a.m.
Yeah, what's the ballpark value on this?
388.
Oh, perfect. Can you email me like the itemized if you have the exact?
Yeah. We just won't be able to print anything because we don't have her information.
No worries.
So I'm just going to let her know, since we can't print anything, you will be trespassed from all Nordstrom, Nordstrom Rack, Nordstrom Online for a period of 2 years. You are going to be prosecuted, so you're going to have to go to court and all that stuff. Don't go to Nordstrom Online. Of course, as you go through your trespass.
What's your email?
So I'm going to read you something, okay? And at the end of it, you're just going to tell me if you understand, okay?
6/19/2000 a year.
So, Alderwood is a privately owned property. As a security officer, I'm a representative of Alderwood. At this time, you're being instructed to leave the property due to a violation of Alderwood's Code of Conduct. You are here to leave immediately and not to return for the rest of the day. Alderwood property includes the inside of the mall, the parking lot, and the roads that surround the property. If you return to the property today, you may be arrested for criminal trespass. Does that make sense?
Okay. All right, man. We're gonna walk out. I'll come back for the stroll, or we'll just do this in 2 trips.
Okay.
Unless you want to wheel it out.
I can
Yeah, one yeah.
You have to get there.
Sweet. Oh, I apologize. You probably want the case number too.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my card. It's 2024-4897. Yeah, thank you. All right, man. One left here. Yeah, it's chilly out here, right? Cool. Just grab a seat, just slide underneath that thing. I'll come talk to you in a second. Right. Can I ask you just one quick thing?
Yeah, of course.
Totally your opinion. Is it your thought she was trying to keep the stuff and that's why she kicked you? Or was she just, did she already abandon it all? And was just
She was trying to get away.
Okay.
The store officer confirmed she only went aggressive once, caught basically admitting, yep, she was trying to pull a fast one.
But I think she was trying to get away. I don't know, because the stroller was sitting. Like, if you watch, when you see the video, you'll see the stroller was just sitting in the middle of the floor, like, right in this area. And I already had her in the corner. And she was like, are you the police? And I was like, listen, I'm not the police, but I can apprehend you. And if you want to make it difficult, I'll cuff you. And that's when she started getting resistant.
Oh,
yeah. When she shoved me from like, because she was like this in the corner already. And I already had her arms, and she went like that.
Final score suspect charged with retail theft and assaulting a security officer. The stroller getaway plan. Not quite as smooth as Ocean's 11. Don't let a full bag fool you. Store security sees everything. Stealing today could mean jail tomorrow, especially if you've done it before. If you like this video, please sign up for TagView to receive more. Look out for the next Karen, who will react even more aggressively.